Good morning. This is Amy Waninger from Lead at Any Level. And I wanted to talk to you today about something that's really been weighing on my heart. And that is this notion of the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment. And while it is in 2020, the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, the way this is being celebrated and pitched and press released and promoted is really bugging me. And the reason it's bugging me is that people keep saying it's the 100th anniversary of women having the right to vote. And that is only partially true. What I want people to understand about this, and what I want people to be honest about this, is white women got the right to vote in 1920. It took another 45 years for Black women, Latino, Hispanic, Indigenous, Asian women with the Voting Rights Act of 1965 to really get the right to exercise their vote and cast ballots. So I've been thinking a lot about this, about how to talk about this and why don't we talk about it honestly. And I think, I know that this is the case, right? And a lot of you know that this is the case. And if you're watching this and you are not white, I'm sure you know this is the case, right? But corporations, especially that are touting women's initiatives, keep talking about, oh, it's the 100th anniversary of women getting the right to vote. And it's not honest. It's the 100th anniversary of white women getting the right to vote. And I want to be clear about what it means when we leave that out. What it means when we leave that out is that we ignore that for 45 years, white women let women of color struggle alone. It ignores the fact that the women's suffragist movement in the early 1900s was a white supremacist movement. And it ignores that, we're not all starting from the same starting block in this country. So I understand why people don't say it, right? It sounds awkward to say, oh, we're celebrating the 100th anniversary of white women getting the right to vote. But that's exactly what we're doing. So I would like to ask you, in your own mind, if nowhere else, to insert the word white in front of women in all of these announcements and press releases and celebrations and conferences and whatever else it is. And here's why. It changes how you're going to feel. I hope, it'll change the way you feel about the nature of the celebration. And I, for one, am really looking forward to the year 2065, when 45 years from now, we can truly celebrate women in America getting the right to vote across the board, all women. So that's what I have for today. That's what's weighing on my heart. If you ask me to promote your celebration of white women getting the right to vote, you're going to have to be very explicit about what you're wanting to celebrate and why you're wanting me to help. Because I really think that we're doing ourselves a disservice if we are not inclusive in our celebration and if we're not explicit about our history. Thank you all so much. Have a great day. And if you want someone to speak on this topic at your organization, I would love, love, love to bring in some of my partners who are women of color, Black women, Asian women, Latino women, and do a program on women as cross-cultural allies and teach your employees or your association members how to stand up for each other and look out for each other and be truly inclusive. Because honestly, ladies, we all need each other and we need to stand up for each other just like we want our male allies to stand up for us. Have a great day.